you take part in, Brad. Now, anyone see this thing?
The scene in question sparked a memorable reaction from Sigourney. During the filming of a pivotal moment in Alien, the crew had to improvise with a rolled-up magazine. The tension in the air was palpable as the actors prepared for the intense scene. Sigourney, embodying her character Ripley, was focused on delivering a powerful performance. However, the unexpected use of the magazine caught her off guard. She expressed her surprise and disbelief, questioning the decision to incorporate such an object in a moment that was meant to be terrifying and serious. The crew's laughter lightened the mood, but it also highlighted the unique challenges of filming a science fiction horror film. The blend of fear and humor created a memorable atmosphere on set, showcasing the dedication of the cast to bring the story to life while navigating the unexpected twists of production. The experience became a cherished memory for those involved, illustrating the unpredictable nature of filmmaking.
And every event until we have it cornered, and then we'll blow it the fuck out into space. Is that acceptable to you?
As the commercial spaceship Nostromo travels through space, it unexpectedly intercepts a distress call from a distant moon. The 7-member crew, still in hypersleep, is awakened to investigate this mysterious signal. They land on the moon and begin to explore, discovering a derelict spaceship that has been abandoned for a long time. Inside, they find thousands of strange eggs, each one pulsating with an unknown life force. Curiosity gets the better of them, and one crew member approaches the eggs. Suddenly, a parasite emerges from one of the eggs and attacks him. The crew manages to bring the injured member back on board the Nostromo, believing he will recover. Initially, he appears to be fine, but soon after, chaos erupts on the ship. The parasite, which had attached itself to the crew member, begins to grow and develop into a terrifying creature. As the crew realizes the danger they are in, they must confront the deadly alien that threatens their lives and their ship. The tension builds as they fight for survival against an unseen enemy that is both intelligent and lethal. The atmosphere becomes increasingly claustrophobic, and trust among the crew begins to erode as they face the horrifying reality of their situation. The struggle for survival leads to shocking revelations and intense confrontations, making the journey through space a fight against an unstoppable force. Casting calls and auditions took place in both New York and London for the film Alien. The director aimed to find strong actors who could bring depth to the 7 characters in the story. This focus on strong performances was essential to enhance the film's visual style, which played a significant role in its overall impact. The script was unique in that it described the crew as unisex. This allowed the director to cast roles interchangeably between men and women, which was a progressive choice for the time. The intention behind this casting decision was to create a realistic portrayal of a crew that resembled truckers in space. By breaking away from traditional gender roles, the film aimed to present a more authentic and relatable group of characters. This approach not only contributed to the film's innovative storytelling, but also set a precedent for future science fiction films. The casting process was crucial in shaping the dynamic and chemistry among the crew members, ultimately enhancing the film's tension and atmosphere.
Ash has the final word.
How does that happen?
It happens, my dear, because that's what the company wants to happen.
Since when is that?
In the making of the 1979 movie Alien, the director Ridley Scott took great care to develop detailed backstories for each character. This approach was intended to help the actors prepare for their roles and bring depth to their performances. By understanding their characters' histories, motivations, and relationships, the actors could deliver more authentic portrayals. This method allowed the cast to connect with their roles on a personal level, enhancing the overall storytelling of the film. When it came time to cast the lead role of Ellen Ripley, Scott wanted to ensure that he found the right actress. He invited several women from the production office to watch Sigourney Weaver's screen test. The women were impressed by Weaver's performance, which showcased her strength and vulnerability. Their unanimous approval played a crucial role in Scott's decision to cast her as Ripley. This choice would ultimately redefine the portrayal of female characters in science fiction, as Ripley became a strong and iconic figure in the genre. The combination of well-crafted character backstories and the right casting choices contributed significantly to the film's lasting impact and success. On her first day on the set of the movie Alien, Sigourney Weaver experienced an unexpected allergic reaction. The production team used glycerin to create a sweaty look for the actors, but Weaver's skin did not respond well. She developed hives, which caused concern among the crew. Initially, there was a fear that she might be allergic to cats, but it was later confirmed that the reaction was due to the glycerin. This incident highlighted the challenges actors face while filming, especially in a science fiction setting where special effects and makeup play a crucial role in storytelling. The facehugger concept was a significant element in the film's narrative. It was designed to bring the alien aboard the ship in a shocking and unsettling manner. The imagery associated with the facehugger invoked themes of male impregnation, which was a bold choice by the writers. They deliberately chose to have a male character as the victim of this terrifying creature. This decision was made to avoid common cliches in horror films and to create a sense of discomfort among male viewers. By flipping traditional gender roles, the film challenged audience expectations and added depth to its horror elements. The combination of Weaver's real-life experience and the unsettling facehugger concept contributed to the film's lasting impact on the science fiction genre. The chest-bursting scene in the movie Alien is one of the most memorable moments in film history. The reactions of Veronica Cartwright and the rest of the cast were genuine because they were not informed about the amount of blood or the direction it would spray. This decision was made to capture authentic fear and surprise, making the scene even more impactful. The actors' shock and horror were real, adding to the intensity of the moment. Additionally, the challenges posed by the bulky spacesuits added to the difficulty of filming. These suits were lined with nylon and had no outlet for breath, which made it hard for the actors to stay cool. Under the hot studio lights, many of them nearly passed out. The conditions were so extreme that a nurse was present on set to provide oxygen between takes. This combination of genuine reactions and physical challenges contributed to the film's lasting legacy as a groundbreaking work in the science fiction genre. The dedication of the cast and crew in such demanding circumstances helped create a film that continues to resonate with audiences today. Initially, many movie companies were hesitant to take on the project of Alien. The script was considered too bloody and intense, leading to a lack of interest from major studios. Even 20th Century Fox, a significant player in the film industry, passed on the project at first. They expressed concerns about the level of violence depicted in the story. However, after some discussions, they agreed to produce the film on the condition that the violence would be toned down. This compromise allowed the project to move forward, paving the way for what would become a groundbreaking science fiction horror film. As the casting process unfolded, Sigourney Weaver emerged as a key figure in the film. Interestingly, she was the last actor to be cast in the role of Ripley. On the day of her audition, she faced unexpected delays due to traffic, which made her arrive in a flustered state. Despite her rushed appearance, the filmmakers were impressed by her performance. They felt that her flushed look added to the character's authenticity and strength. This moment proved crucial, as Weaver's portrayal of Ripley would go on to become iconic in the genre, showcasing a strong female lead in a time when such roles were rare.
I'd rather be eating something else, but right now I'm thinking food.
When Ridley Scott directed the movie Alien, he created a tense atmosphere that would become iconic in science fiction. During the filming, a particular scene caused some confusion for Sigourney Weaver. She was taken aback when Scott explained that Ian Holm would stick a rolled-up magazine up her hooter. Weaver misunderstood the British slang, thinking it referred to her mouth instead of her nose. This mix-up highlighted the cultural differences in language and added an unexpected layer of humor to the intense filming process. The film was known for its suspenseful moments and groundbreaking special effects, but this incident showed the lighter side of the production. Weaver's reaction was a blend of shock and confusion, which is understandable given the context of the scene. Such moments remind us that even in serious filmmaking, there can be misunderstandings that lead to memorable experiences. The film's legacy continues to influence the genre, but this little anecdote adds a personal touch to the behind-the-scenes stories of Alien. The 1979 film Alien, directed by Ridley Scott, has garnered a range of opinions that highlight both its strengths and weaknesses, particularly when compared to Scott's later work, such as Prometheus. One reviewer reflects on their experience of revisiting Alien after watching Prometheus, expressing surprise at the similarities in style and themes, yet ultimately finding Alien to be a superior film. This sentiment is echoed by many who appreciate the depth and investment in the characters of Alien, which they feel is lacking in Prometheus. The reviewer notes that the characters in Alien are portrayed as relatable, working-class individuals aboard a mining vessel, which adds a layer of authenticity and connection for the audience. This contrasts sharply with the characters in Prometheus, who are described as ill-defined and vague, leading to a lack of emotional investment. The reviewer specifically criticizes the portrayal of certain characters in Prometheus, suggesting that they do not resonate with the audience in the same way as the crew of the Nostromo does in Alien. Another point of praise for Alien is its pacing and storytelling. The film is lauded for its ability to build tension gradually, allowing the narrative to breathe and develop organically. This slow and steady approach is seen as a hallmark of effective storytelling, contrasting with the trend in many modern horror films that prioritize quick thrills over character development and plot depth. The reviewer laments that many contemporary films have adopted a formulaic approach, often sacrificing substance for the sake of marketing and audience engagement. Visually, Alien is appreciated for its practical effects and set design, which, while perhaps dated by today's standards, possess a tangible quality that enhances the film's atmosphere. The use of models and practical effects is seen as contributing to the film's gritty realism, a stark contrast to the reliance on computer-generated imagery that has become prevalent in modern cinema. The reviewer expresses nostalgia for the sci-fi films of the 70s and 80s, emphasizing that the artistry and craftsmanship of that era are sorely missed in today's productions. In summary, Alien stands out as a masterclass in character development, pacing, and atmospheric storytelling. While Ridley Scott's later works, such as Prometheus, may attempt to explore similar themes, they often fall short in comparison to the depth and engagement found in Alien. The film's ability to create relatable characters, coupled with its slow-burn narrative and practical effects, solidifies its status as a classic in the science fiction and horror genres. The diverse opinions surrounding Alien reflect a broader appreciation for its craftsmanship and storytelling, making it a timeless piece of cinema that continues to resonate with audiences today.
Kitty crap.
As we conclude our exploration of the 1979 movie Alien, a film that redefined the science fiction and horror genres, we invite you to delve deeper into the lives of the cast who brought this chilling story to life. What became of the talented actors who faced the terror of the xenomorph? From Sigourney Weaver's iconic role as Ripley to the unforgettable performances of John Hurt and Ian Holm, each actor's journey after Alien is filled with remarkable twists and turns. Discover how this groundbreaking film shaped their careers and personal lives, leading to unexpected successes and challenges. The legacy of Alien extends beyond the screen, influencing not just the genre but also the paths of those who starred in it. Join us as we uncover the fascinating stories of the cast, revealing the impact of their roles and the lasting impressions they left on audiences worldwide. Prepare for an intriguing look at what happened next. Ian Holm's portrayal of Ash in the 1979 film Alien is a chilling performance that left a lasting impact on audiences. As the science officer aboard the Nostromo, Holmes' character is revealed to be an android with a hidden agenda, showcasing a blend of calm intelligence and unsettling detachment. His ability to convey both authority and menace made Ash a memorable figure in science fiction. Holmes' nuanced performance contributed to the film's tension, as viewers grappled with the duality of his character. After Alien, Holmes' career flourished, earning acclaim in both film and theater. He received an Academy Award nomination for his role in Chariots of Fire, and appeared in notable films like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, where he played Bilbo Baggins. Despite his professional success, Holmes faced personal challenges, including a battle with prostate cancer, which he publicly acknowledged. He also dealt with the complexities of his personal life, including multiple marriages, and the emotional toll of family dynamics. In his later years, Holmes continued to act, but health issues limited his appearances. He passed away in June 2020, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles and a reputation as a talented and dedicated actor. His life was marked by both triumphs and struggles, reflecting the complexities of a man who brought depth to every character he portrayed.
You got that?
John Hurt's portrayal of Kane in the 1979 film Alien is one of the most memorable performances in science fiction history. His character, a crew member of the Nostromo, becomes infamous for the shocking chestburster scene, which has left a lasting impact on audiences. Hurt's ability to convey fear and vulnerability in that moment showcased his exceptional talent. This role marked a significant point in his career, elevating him to international recognition. After Alien, Hurt's career flourished with roles in films like The Elephant Man, for which he received an Academy Award nomination, and Midnight Express. However, his life was not without challenges. Hurt faced personal hardships, including battles with alcoholism and a diagnosis of pancreatic cancer in 2015. Despite these struggles, he continued to work, demonstrating resilience and dedication to his craft. In his later years, Hurt remained active in film and television, with notable performances in The Elephant Man on stage and in various television series. He passed away in January 2017, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a life marked by both triumph and adversity. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities of fame and the human experience.
Thank you. Sorry. Well, it's an interesting combination of elements, making him a...
Veronica Cartwright played the role of Lambert in the 1979 film Alien, a character marked by vulnerability and strength amidst terror. Lambert is the ship's navigator, and her performance captures the fear and desperation of facing an unknown horror. Cartwright's portrayal stands out as she navigates the psychological strain of survival, making her one of the film's most memorable characters. Following Alien, Cartwright's career continued with notable roles in television and film, including appearances in The Birds and Invasion of the Body Snatchers. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of her brother, which deeply affected her. In the late 1990s, she experienced a public scandal involving a failed marriage that drew media attention. Despite these struggles, Cartwright remained resilient, continuing to work in the industry. As of the latest updates, she has been involved in various projects, including voice work and appearances at conventions, reflecting her enduring legacy in the horror genre.
Hey, look now. We had to bag it, man. Now we might pick it up on the track again.
Tom Skerritt's portrayal of Dallas in the 1979 film Alien is a defining moment in his career. As the captain of the Nostromo, he embodies a complex mix of leadership and vulnerability, navigating the terrifying unknown of space while facing the deadly alien creature. Skerritt's performance is marked by a calm demeanor that contrasts sharply with the chaos around him, making his character both relatable and tragic. Following Alien, Skerritt's career flourished with roles in films like Top Gun and A River Runs Through It, showcasing his versatility as an actor. However, his life has not been without challenges. Skerritt faced personal hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, including the struggle to maintain a balance between his career and family life. In the late 1990s, he experienced a significant scandal involving allegations of misconduct, which he publicly denied, but it cast a shadow over his reputation. As of the latest updates, Skerritt remains active in the industry, participating in various projects and continuing to inspire new generations of actors. His journey reflects resilience in the face of adversity, both in his professional and personal life. Yaphet Kotto played the role of Parker in the 1979 film Alien, a character marked by his tough demeanor and strong presence. Parker, the ship's engineer, is known for his practical skills and his struggle for survival against the alien threat. Kotto's performance brought depth to the character, showcasing both strength and vulnerability. His portrayal contributed significantly to the film's tension and emotional weight, making Parker a memorable figure in science fiction cinema. After Alien, Kotto's career continued with notable roles in films and television, including the series Homicide: Life on the Street. Despite his success, Kotto faced personal challenges. He dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, including typecasting, and the struggle for more diverse roles. His life was marked by a tumultuous marriage to Rita Di Cotto, which ended in divorce, and he faced financial difficulties at various points. Kato also spoke openly about the racism he encountered in the industry, which added to his struggles. In his later years, Kato became more reclusive, focusing on his family and personal interests. He expressed a desire to be remembered for his contributions to film and television rather than the controversies that sometimes surrounded him. The last known information about Kato indicates he passed away in March 2021, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a complex life story. His impact on the industry and the roles he played continue to resonate with audiences today.
Shouldn't damage a little bastard, unless its skin's thinner than ours. But it will give him a little.
Harry Dean Stanton's portrayal of Brett in the 1979 film Alien is a haunting performance that captures the essence of vulnerability and dread. As the character who meets a grim fate at the hands of the alien creature, Stanton's ability to convey fear and confusion adds depth to the film's atmosphere. His character's demise serves as a pivotal moment, showcasing the terror that lurks within the ship. Stanton's career spanned over 6 decades, marked by roles in films like Paris, Texas, and Repo Man, where he often played characters that reflected a sense of loss and existential struggle. Stanton's life was not without its challenges. He faced personal hardships, including battles with alcoholism, and the toll of a tumultuous romantic life, which included relationships with notable figures like Rebecca De Mornay. Despite these struggles, he maintained a reputation for his artistic integrity and dedication to his craft. In his later years, Stanton continued to work in film and television, earning acclaim for his performances in projects like Lucky, which was released shortly before his death in 2017. His passing marked the end of an era for a unique talent whose life was as complex and intriguing as the characters he portrayed.
Terrific. Next silly question.
Sigourney Weaver's portrayal of Ellen Ripley in the 1979 film Alien marked a significant turning point in cinema, establishing her as a strong female lead in a genre dominated by male characters. Ripley is not just a survivor, she embodies resilience and intelligence, confronting the terrifying alien creature with a mix of fear and determination. Weaver's performance was groundbreaking, challenging traditional gender roles and influencing future portrayals of women in action and horror films. After Alien, Weaver's career flourished. She received Academy Award nominations for her roles in Aliens, Gorillas in the Mist, and The Ice Storm. However, her life was not without challenges. Weaver faced personal hardships, including the loss of her father, who passed away when she was a teenager, and her mother's battle with cancer. These experiences shaped her perspective on life and her craft. In the late 1990s, Weaver was involved in a public dispute with the producers of the Alien franchise over her character's fate, reflecting her commitment to Ripley's legacy. Despite these challenges, she continued to thrive in Hollywood, taking on diverse roles in films like Avatar and Ghostbusters. As of now, Weaver remains active in the industry, with recent projects that showcase her enduring talent. She continues to inspire many, both on and off the screen, as a symbol of strength and resilience.
The first thing that I'm going to do when I get back is to get some decent food.
The 1979 movie Alien remains a landmark in science fiction and horror, captivating audiences with its intense atmosphere and groundbreaking visuals. The film introduced us to the iconic character Ripley, played by Sigourney Weaver, who became a symbol of strength and resilience. The cast faced unique challenges during filming, including the intense working conditions and the need to create genuine fear and tension. The film's innovative use of practical effects and suspenseful storytelling set a new standard for the genre. As we reflect on this classic, we invite you to think back to your childhood. Did you watch Alien when it first came out or later in life? What memories do you have connected to this film? Perhaps it sparked your interest in science fiction or left you with unforgettable moments of suspense. We would love to hear your stories and experiences. Please share your thoughts in the comments below.
A horrible dream about smothering